We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the Detroit Tigers. Who'll get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Max Scherzer, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. On to first, and Markakis is retired, 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman.
Digging in now, Miguel Cabrera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. There's a strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Aducci has a beat on it, and that's the third out. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. And now the Tigers will get their first opportunity here. No score. Brandon McCarthy, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Brandon McCarthy has battled through some injuries throughout his career, and when he's healthy, he's one of the better pitchers in the game of baseball. Big, tall, lanky guy, 6'7", about 210 pounds. Good fastball, not a great fastball. Has some sinking action. If Brandon McCarthy is on, you'll know he'll be getting a lot of ground balls early on in the count.
No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Inciarte's there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. This guy hit over 340 last year. An incredible season. I watched him one day take a ball to left field, then he took one to right field, then he took one back up the middle. He puts together so many hits and has such a great swing that there's no wonder he hits over 340.
Here's the first pitch to him. Seared down the first baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. How about that?
Batting third, second baseman, Jose.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. McCarthy looks in. First pitch on the way. Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. Adams going back on it. Onto the bullpen roof and gone. Solo shot here to left as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Bases empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Stepping into the box, Freddie Freeman looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Freddie Freeman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. But the Tigers hit the board first on the strength of this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Detroit. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Past battles with Scherzer, comes in with 6 hits in 24 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
1 out, nobody on. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
In now, Lane Adams. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Settling in now, Nicholas Castellanos, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Castellanos.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box now, Victor Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Liner toward right center. Scherzer is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's focus on former Triple Crown winner Miguel Cabrera. Pick his brain on how he goes about it.
Stepping into the box, Jim Adduci. First offering on its way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Castellanos is on his way home. He scores, and they now lead by 2.
And these guys are showing some consistency in the early going here. Got a run in the first inning, and this double ensures that they'll at least get a run here in the second.
Standing in now, James McCann. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Markakis is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's Leonis Martin, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Leonis Martin.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Albies scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Tigers strike for a run on this RBI double. We've played 2, and it's now 2-0 Tigers. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Tigers are challenging.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off. And the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Camargo gets his lead at first, nobody out. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter.
Striding in, Christian Colon. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. None out. Runners at first and second. Struck him out.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready now, Jose Iglesias, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game, and from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second, and he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Into the box, Jose Altuve, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Markakis has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he is under the tag of Flowers, safe at the plate. Stepping up now, Freddie Freeman 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. First pitch on its way. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Swanson scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Tigers lead this one 3-0. Stepping in for the Braves, Nick Markakis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Mata is after it. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They trail in this one 3-0. Back now with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning.
Castellanos.
First pitch on its way. Hit to short. Swanson brings it in. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
The designated hitter, number 41, Victor Martinez.
Leadoff man retired now for the switch-hitting catcher, Victor Martinez. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Shot toward right center. Inciarte will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Up next for the Tigers, right fielder, Jim Adduci.
Striding into the box, Jim Adduci. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Called strike 0-2. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they lead it 3-0. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Is a swinging strike, a little late on the fastball that time.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Altuve at second, and he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Lane Adams.
Now at the plate, Lane Adams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Missed with a slider. It's 1-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get some.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. At the plate, James McCann. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Catcher, James McCann.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Camargo's got it. And there's one away.
Center fielder, number 12, Leonis Martin.
In now, Leonis Martin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He pulls this one into right. Markakis is right there as he takes it for the second out.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
McCarthy comes set. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Popped him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Inciarte. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. Another look at the acrobatic play out there in center. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Hit on the ground out to short. Altuve for 1 on the first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away. Here's Ender Inciarte. First pitch of the at-bat. And a breaking ball that's chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Iglesias is calling for it, and that retires the side. Braves retired on just 4 pitches. Still down 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Jose Altuve. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Jose Altuve.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air out to right. Markakis has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
First baseman, number 7.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the ship and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
High in the air out to center field. Scherzer is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So striding forward now, Victor Martinez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in once again, Jim Aducey. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Hit hard down the left field line. Here it comes, 0-2. Drilled to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Boy, this is a big inning through, and how about back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic, you got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Your attention, please.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And that'll be all she wrote for Brandon McCarthy. Daniel Winkler answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Stepping in now, James McCann. Liner toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The runner from second crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Here's Leonis Martin. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Scherzer is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We're through 6 full. Detroit is out in front, 5-0. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. There is Altuve, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So 1 away, and that'll bring in Miguel Cabrera. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left as they get on the scoreboard here. It's 5-1.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box now, Ozzie Albies. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Martin. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Get up and stretch. It's the Tigers 5 and the Braves 1. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Iglesias. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first is in time for the first down. And that'll bring up Mikey Mato. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Tapped down the line. That winds up foul. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Inciarte. Still going back. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Jose Altuve will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First delivery to him on the way. Now a flare out toward right center. Markakis coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
The batter, first baseman, Freddie.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Ripped down the first base line. Step on the bag for 1, and he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Nick Castellanos now. In the air to center. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. but tack on one more to the Tiger lead thanks to this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Tigers 6 and the Braves 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lane Adams. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my men on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
And the next in is Johan Camargo, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Aducci. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They trail 6-1. Digging in, Victor Martinez. He singled his last time up.
Designated hitter, Victor.
First pitch on its way. Ground ball right into the shift, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right
So
fielder,
coming to the plate, Jim Aducci. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Adams has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
the catcher,
Into the box
34.
now, James McCann. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Tigers. They lead it 6-1. A fitting shot there for the Motor City as we're set for action in the 9th inning of this one on MLB Network. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Christian Colon. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Colon.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Count is 1-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Well, before that homer, he was on autopilot, retiring 5 hitters in a row. Just goes to show you, one lapse, one bad location, and all of a sudden you're licking your wounds a bit.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Mata is going to get there. 2 gone.
First baseman number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts, but listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Tigers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Max Scherzer earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For Atlanta, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 1 man on base. The winning pitcher is Max Scherzer. The loss goes to Brandon McCarthy. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly.